And opens up.
50 full. Stand by Mike Rider 1.
Stand by bet.
Mike Rider 1.
Go.
Stand by to Mike Rider 2.
The site of yesterday's deadly plane crash and the aircraft has been removed.
Mike Rider 2. On the rudder.
Go.
Stand by to roll A, voiceover with Jerry.
With Contact Ministries. I'm Andrew Neely.
Roll A. Mike, Jerry.
And after months of writing letters, a group of local students finally gets to meet a hometown hero. We'll take you to the celebration. ABC News Channel 20 at 6 starts now.
Cut their mics, did you full? Stand by B sound full. And roll B sound full.
These men were men who have passed.
Stand by both their mics on 3.
And were well received in what they did.
Mics.
Friends mourn the 3 victims of yesterday's plane crash.
Stand by camera 3.
Your toss bet.
Fade your music and dance on 3. Next key.
And I'm Jerry Lambert. The crash site has since been cleared.
Next key, stand by center under. Stand by to Mike Rider 1.
Channel 20's Avagnon is live to
Stand by.
Center under. Stand by to Mike Rider 1.
event.
And
Mike Rider 1 on the rudder.
good, you got it.
Stand by to roll C, voiceover.
And a year before the final report
Roll C. Let's see. Next key.
found, the entire
That worked out
aircraft
okay?
made it to the crash site.
3 Jerry box from there, please.
Looking into an in-flight separation of the
Next
plane.
key.
The engine, the propeller, the whole fuselage, both wings and tail of the aircraft were all confined to one
Panel right on 3.
location. At this time, officials can't give us any
A sound full's next. That's good right there.
how and what happened. They do say that
Stand by A.
it crashed at a high speed.
Roll A sound full. That's A.
Aircraft, received some factual information.
Did you buy it?
It's fragmented, meaning
Next key.
multiple pieces, and it was
10 seconds. Stand by to Mike Rider 1.
stand by.
the aircraft itself. It is apparent that the aircraft was not making what we would classify as a normal landing or an emergency landing in a
Mike Rider 1.
Go.
Investigators say they could work through Christmas to get the initial reports in. And assisting these workers were American Red Cross.
Stand by to fade your nats. Stand by Rider 1.
Well, working around the clock, offering food and drinks to emergency.
Fade your nats on the rudder. Stand by to roll B, voiceover.
Especially with the dense fog and the...
Roll B. That's B. Next key.
County Sheriff's deputies say it was especially difficult overnight, even with lights set up.
Next key. C sound full's next.
Very difficult. Today, trying to get the wreckage out from the field has proved to be...
Stand by to roll C full.
A National Guard unit from Camp Lincoln has assisted with the recovery.
Roll C sound full. Let's see.
In about second bite, Andrew, your next. News off news to be ready.
So we were able to get to the night
Next
without
key.
any problems whatsoever. It's more of just a little hindrance. It's not a big problem to ride.
Stand by that.
Stand by to Mike Rider 1.
And then we take this the wreckage to the hangar, that making sure that there's no accidents on the roadways. They're trying to haul it.
Mike Rider 1.
Go.
Guys out in the field say they had some
Stand by to add Rider 2 and dual box.
soil. The FAA has been investigating the crash. They were on scene last night, but at this hour the crash site has been cleared.
Go ahead and add Rider 2.
The insurance company for long-term.
Fade your nats. Dual box.
We are learning more about the 3 men who died in the plane crash.
Stand by Rider 2.
Have great ties with the community and all of them who have ties with the same church. Now let's take you live to Andrew Civilian, who is at Calvary Temple Christian Church in Springfield. Andrew, how's it going out there?
Go.
On the router. Next key.
Still very somber one day after the
Stand by to read it.
The Christian Center is staying
Read
open
it.
until 10 this evening.
Stand by to roll A voiceover.
Pray if they'd like. Now, most by now know that one of the crash victims was a
Roll A. That's A.
was not only a
Next key.
member of this church community, but also Contact Ministries.
Stand by to roll B sound full.
It will be greatly missed.
Next key.
He also took the time to tell us the great changes he brought to the
Roll B sound full. That's B.
The bike.
10 seconds. Next key. Stand by to Mike Rider 2.
Stand by.
Place. We were in a good, stable position, and his leadership helped us get there.
Mike Rider 2.
Go.
Hutchins says Wright was instrumental
Stand by to fade your nats.
in Contact Ministries. Of course, everyone there says they wish he was
Fade your nats on Rider.
at the same time. They
Stand by to add Jerry on 3.
lessons
Stand by to read super.
help them through this.
Read super.
Right outside the Calvary Christian Center was
Add Jerry.
studio.
And 3. Next key.
Details regarding
Stand by to add Elizabeth. Stand by to roll C voiceover.
have been released by Calvary Temple Christian Center. Visitation will be this Sunday from 3 to 6
Add Elizabeth.
Church Sanctuary. Wright's funeral will be Monday at 10 a.m.
Roll C. That's C.
Those who knew the victims are speaking out about the men's contributions and the loss that will be felt in their departure.
Next key.
Senior Pastor Mark Johnson at Calvary Temple
A sample will be next.
says Pastor Crabtree had been with the church for 20 years and liked to serve as a consultant for other churches around the country. Pastor Hoheimer had been with
Stand by to roll A, sound full.
years before moving on to the Mount Olive Church. He served as head of the teaching.
Roll A, sound full. That's it.
Three of these men,
There's no
had
anything
a
after this.
passion for what they
Oh,
wanted
yep.
to do.
Next key.
And were well received in what they did. We just want our church family to know that this is a time we just need to keep praying for these families and reaching out to them, and that as the days come,
10 seconds. Stand by to Mike Jerry on camera 3.
we'll be letting everybody know what's happening, and we want these families to know how much we love them.
Go ahead and add Jerry.
They're going to miss their husbands and their dads.
Phaedra Nance on 3.
In other news tonight, tense moments this morning at Springfield's Abraham
We'll add Joe next. Go to Thunder Under, then camera 1.
was found at a security checkpoint. Officials say an X-ray machine detected the
Joe's gonna treat it like a BO until you
set up
shower.
and local
Okay.
law enforcement called in. Officials say
Add Joe. Stand by Thunder Under. Stand by 1.
in any danger. Now the entire situation was
Add Joe.
cleared up within an hour.
Thunder Under.
Well, over the last few nights,
Here I come. 1.
foggy conditions across the line.
Stand by to add both their mics. Stand by camera 3. Add their mics.
Storm 220 forecast.
On 3.
John, you know that can make it very dangerous because lots of people are still out and about buying Christmas presents, racing from one place to the other.
Next key. No, go. Yes, skip it. Stand by to roll A voiceover.
Creates all kind of additional circumstances and hazards, and if you've never been in it before, it'd be quite an experience, so be careful.
That's right.
Yes, stand by A.
Cases are getting lots of attention this holiday.
Roll A. That's A.
Illinois Secretary of State Police are looking to enforce the disability.
We're on page 15 right now, Nick.
It's designed to curb the abuse of
Thank you.
disability placards and license plates during the holidays and, of course, beyond.
Next key. B sound full is next.
To use a placard or disability license plate without the authorized holder in the car, or to
Stand by B full.
create a fraudulent placard.
Roll B sound full.
Our
B.
effort is to say that, those that are handicapped,
Next key.
those spots are reserved for those people that are in most need, especially through the holiday season. So that's
Stand by, Mike Jerry.
what it's about out there.
Mike 'em.
Officials with Secretary of State Police say parking illegally in a handicapped spot could get you a mandatory fine of
Thank you.
$250 to $350. Now the fine goes up to
Stand by to add Elizabeth. Stand by Thunder Under. Stand by 3.
not in the vehicle. If you're caught twice, it
Elizabeth.
goes up to $750 and $1,000 for a third.
Thunder Under.
This year, students at St.
Here we come. 3.
School in Buckley have been sending letters and care packages
C sound full is next.
to Marines stationed in Iran.
Now he's back on U.S. soil, and today he took time to meet and personally
Stand by to roll C full.
who sent him all that special mail.
ABC News Channel 20's Sarah Vincent.
Roll C sound full.
Any other questions?
Do you really like your job? Do you enjoy doing your mission? Yeah.
Laura Bird wanted her 5th and 6th grade class to go beyond the headlines of the Iraq War.
When we have a positive experience about the war, there's so many negative
Next key.
So when Burge found out her childhood friend, Corporal James Thompson, was serving the Marines overseas, she jumped at the chance to get her class involved by writing.
Coming out of this package to Elizabeth's mic on camera 2 eventually.
one gigantic package, and it had like
Pen right on 2.
he loves goldfish crackers, and there's these ones blazing up.
Right there. That's good.
Food that Corporal Thompson loved the most.
The most important thing was all the letters, because each kid got to write their own letter, so they could ask their own questions. That just
Next
motivated
key.
me to put my head down and go through everything.
It was through those letters that a bond was created between Corporal Thompson and the students. So he wrote them back, each and every one of them.
I didn't think he would have the time to write to everyone, but when I got his letter, I felt
Next key.
because
What's that?
he actually took the time to write back.
No, she does not.
He told us how.
Okay, Liz answered
Now
her.
back home in Illinois for the holidays,
30 seconds.
Thompson couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet the kids that cheered him on while fighting the war. So he thanked them, answered their questions,
Next key.
and brought up the Christmas gifts he picked up while fighting in the Middle East.
What this is it's a Muslim prayer rug.
And the giving didn't stop there.
10 seconds. Stand by to mic Elizabeth on 2.
Mrs. Burge's class had a gift from Corporal Thompson, a book filled with their letters and pictures.
Thank you guys. He's awesome.
Mike Elizabeth on 2.
That was Sarah Vincent reporting.
Stand by to add Jerry. Stand by camera 3. Stand by Digi.
January 4th. After that,
Add Jerry.
he was based in California.
On 3.
That's just as much
Stand by Digi. Stand by A, B, and C for the T's.
the persons who care so much about.
That's exactly right. And they got to learn about history as well.
Certainly
So,
did.
want to wrap?
Digi.
Well, don't go away. There's more
Roll A.
ahead on ABC News Channel 20 and 6.
Christmas came.
Stand by to roll B.
No,
Family
Day.
Okay. Roll B.
The Salvation Army's annual distribution day.
And we have a last
Stand by to roll C.
reminder for all you holiday procrastinators.
Roll C.
Lots of Fighting Illini are still searching for
Stand by VTR 1.
last night's loss to Miami of Ohio. Ryan Bose has the details later in sports.
Cut their mics and fade to black. We're on take one.